Welcome back to 1031x.com. This video is about time of ownership required for best capital gains tax rate on an exchanged property. One of our clients wrote, "Dear Steve, how long does one need to remain in title on an exchanged property in order to enjoy the lowest and/or long-term capital gains tax rate in the resale of an exchanged property?" We replied, "When you 1031 exchange from one property into another, your old basis gets carried forward into the new property with adjustments. Your holding period also gets carried forward. Therefore, you look at the combined holding periods of both old and new properties. If the combined holding period is longer than 1 year, then you qualify for long-term capital gains treatment. Remember, holding period does not affect the higher tax rate imposed on recaptured depreciation. Do not make the mistake of underestimating your tax liability because you have a combined holding period of over 1 year." Our client responded, "Thanks for your quick reply to my holding period versus capital gains tax liability question. I have another question which should have been included with the initial one. A 1031 exchange which was transacted last November through your office resulted in the acquisition of a commercial property which is now titled in equal shares 50-50 as tenants in common. The other tenant also transacted a 1031 through your office and used his equity in our mutual purchase. We would like to establish an LLC to obtain some additional protection since the property has an excessive amount of exposure. I remember something from your website about being careful in doing this, and you suggested additional insurance to cover potential liability issues. Since my partner, aka the other tenant in common, is younger and just starting out, I feel that perhaps I should have additional protection. Therefore, I have reread the Client Tools article pertaining to how to hold title to investment real estate and feel it best that I establish a single member LLC. Your opinion of my assessment of the situation would be most appreciated, as would be help in establishing the single member LLC. I am domiciled in and a resident of Arizona." We replied, "Yes, I recommend that each of you establish a single member LLC and then hold title to the property as tenants in common. Forming a single member LLC requires simple registration with the Arizona Secretary of State. Because there is only one member, no operating agreement is needed. Moreover, since it is an entity disregarded for tax purposes, no tax ID number is required. Simply use your social security number. Finally, you might want an agreement between tenants in common to spell out respective duties related to the property." For answers to more 1031 exchange questions, visit the FAQ section of 1031x.com or give us a call toll-free at 1-888-899-1031 or locally in Denver at 303-504-0144, in Florida at 386-338-0327, and in Texas at 817-813-2304.